One more time, Adam Papagan. Come on, party people.
Thanks. Good to be here. Thank you very much.
Adam, thank you so much for being here. All right, we were already nerding out on your expertise.
Yeah.
You're the curator of the OJ Tour.
Right.
On your website, it promises to go inside the trial of the century in a real Ford Bronco.
Yeah.
So you take people to go see the spots where the main
Goldman, the
location,
dog.
the goal, where Goldman worked, right?
It's just Brentwood. It's we don't go on the freeway. We don't go to the courthouse and stuff.
Oh, you don't sit on the 405? Oh shoot!
People really want to see that. They ask sometimes.
Yeah, I bet they do.
They do. The tour though is kind of more about like seeing like where it actually happened.
On Bundy.
Juxtaposing that with all of your perceptions of it. And then you see how close everything is together. And I'm sort of like, I focus more on like everything leading up to the trial. Because then it's just like, kind of affluent people in Brentwood taking their kids to dance practice. It's like very like boring.
Yeah.
And then it erupts into like the trial of the century. It's like the craziest story, of the 1990s at least.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
That and cigars and dress stains, I think.
But the OJ trial is a bigger story in that like the president got impeached, and like what is the bigger story in that era?
100%.
And what had more of an effect on the future and pop culture and things is the OJ trial.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Now, what gave you the expertise? Where did your expertise come from? Because you seem like a young man.
Yeah, so I grew up in West LA, and I went to summer camp at Brentwood Science Magnet Elementary School, which is a block from Nicole's house. So I was really young. I was 6 when it happened, but we drove by the crime scene every day. When the chase happened, we were outside playing on the playground.
Throwing gloves.
And
Throw another glove.
I just grew up around it. It's something I've always been interested in. And then when I started doing this tour, which was not like my aspiration to do this, like I wasn't like, oh, this is a small business to start, I kind of just fell into doing it, and then I had to learn even more because people expect it. And then now here I'm like with you guys, like so it's a weird how things
So as a Brentwood native, you were there for the Media Circus. Were you there when OJ is driving up? People, right, weren't they there with like signs and they're yelling like "Juice"? Did you have like a "Juice is Loose" sign or a Pulp Fiction or?
So we were.
I want to, J.O. to OJ.
We were outside on the playground, and they about 4 o'clock maybe they brought us inside. They said, "Hey, sorry kids, but there's an emergency. We're gonna have to go inside, and we're on lockdown." No, now unfortunately lockdowns happen all the time in schools, but this is the only time my whole growing up they ever did a lockdown. It's because the Juice was on the loose, and he was on his way back to Brentwood. And one of the counselors or somebody turned on the TV, and we were watching the chase, and we could hear the helicopters above us. And like I was like a young kid, but it just like that. And then you're watching it, like parents are coming.
It's also me J-O-ing to OJ.
People like, parents are just kind of watching. They're like, "Come on, let's go home, Dad." It's a very surreal moment, especially when you're a kid. You don't know what's going on in the world anyway.
So you've got that piece of it. Like, can we get a taste of it? Like when you're out there and you're driving the Ford Bronco. Now, how many people can you pack into this to a real 1994 Ford Bronco?
4, me and 4 passengers. So 5, me and 4 passengers.
Have you ever done like the solo tour, like where it's just an AC with you?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah. Did you ever let them drive?
No,
I can't. Come on, man, I'm gonna be in the back seat. I'll put a jacket over my head.
The insurance for this is so expensive that like
you can't let them drive.
No.
But have you done the one-on-one?
Oh, yeah.
Do they ever think you're going to murder them when you create this scheme? Do they ever think like, hey, man, I'm getting into this, and like 50-50, this guy's going to like slit my throat?
It'd be kind of an obvious way to
it's
get
too
a victim.
It's too obvious. We got to create a better scheme for your murders.
Exactly.
Have you ever seen OJ on the tour while you're taking the tour?
He lives in Vegas
you ever, like,
now.
pop up?
Came back to the scene of the crime after all these years.
He lives in Vegas.
Yeah,
and he's on parole, so like he has to get permission to travel and stuff like that.
Would go
he doesn't need permission for shit. Have you seen the OJ Twitter?
Oh, it's great.
Oh, you need to play OJ? Do you play OJ Twitter now? Because that's the new modern OJ. Have you seen OJ Twitter?
I've seen it.
He lets you know. He said he's like, hey, it's me, Juice. I'm just letting you know. I'm gonna teach people a thing or two.
Yours truly.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. That's his catchphrase.
I'm just saying. Might kill again. I'm just saying.
But no, it's great because so often with these kind of stories, there's never any new information. It's just like repack the same.
But not with Juice.
Here's something new is finally happening in the story.
Always.
Who would have thought he would be on Twitter? I never.
I did. Twitter was built for O.J. Simpson.
Well, I mean, in hindsight, who would have thought he would get off? Well, everyone now thinking about it.
Did you see the one with Andrew Luck? He got mad. He was doing his fantasy football draft, and he goes, Andrew Luck.
Yeah.
Retired from football. You could have told me before I drafted you.
Yeah.
Well, he
fucking
goes
crazy.
in that
Did he
one.
do the
No, he didn't do the finger.
The
But
comment-
it's the subtext. It's a subtext.
Yeah.
In that one, he starts to go, "What did I do to deserve this?" And then he kind of stops. He got it
Oh
backstrapped
my
on a
God!
little bit.
He always.
He's a phenomenal entertainer.
He's hilarious and dangerous. Can I give you some suggestions on this whole thing? I'm sure it is wonderful.
Sure.
Go ahead, Carlos.
He went to Galileo High School in San Francisco.
Fucking right.
There you go. Little trivia.
Tidbit. Good shit.
Use that on your tour.
Yeah, I will.
You should take Carlos in. If I had suggestions, how about the sound effects? That would be a good one. What about, do you have beverages on the tour? Do you have anything to drink?
No, I mean it's only
Come on.
45 minutes. No orange
Yep.
juice. No.
Mimosas, brass monkey.
Okay,
that's
no.
a misstep. At least a
The-
juice
the
juice
insurance,
box.
yeah,
know,
I can't.
A juice box. How about snacks? You got
Yeah,
snacks?
no.
Fritos?
No.
Kaito? No. Let's move on. How is the car? Is it like in good shape still?
Yeah.
Does it have AC? Damn it.
Yeah, it does.
All right, good. That all
You
checks out.
can't have OJ tour without AC.
Another fact, I hang out with Kaito Kalin at the Toluca Lake Tennis Club, and he is a big Packer fan. Another thing you can add on your tour.
He
Kaito
loves the
Kalin is a
he loves
You
the
hang
swimmer.
with-
Brewers
you hang
too.
with
Yeah,
Kaito?
he's a swimmer. He likes to swim. He hosts a lot of things, and he'd be a great guest for your show, by the way. You should have had Kaito Kalin.
Well,
on
you
the
didn't
show.
tell me when I booked the OJ
Yeah.
Tour Curator. You could have just brought Kaito in.
That's the last time I'm going to interrupt. I'm just like name dropping. Kaito and I. That's our
Kato's
sitcom.
cool. I've
Yeah.
always wanted to meet him.
He's a Packer fan. He's really
Yeah,
good.
he likes the Brewers too. And when the Brewers were in the finals last year or whatever, they'd be like, "What does Kaito think about their chances?" And so he got a
They
little.
suck. I hate Craig Counsel. He's the worst coach ever. He's very negative. He's on Twitter as well.
But
he
he
and
lo- but he
OJ are
lo-
on Twitter, but I don't think they communicate.
Oh my God!
You
know
think
that they
OJ
do.
is
You know
doing-
that they have like a special, like you've seen Shawshank Redemption. You
Yes.
know that there's a beach somewhere that they go
I
to.
have.
Andy Dufresne, Kaito Kalin here with me on the beach again. I don't know. That was as good as I could do. You've had other tours as well. Secrets of Disneyland. Tell us one secret of Disneyland.
Disneyland's the deadliest theme park. 10 people have died there.
Tell me something I don't
Yeah.
know.
Now it's
Those are the rivers of America.
now
Very
they're dying
dangerous.
from measles, but
Well,
You're
then there's
also-
Disney World. There's anyway. Yeah.
You're also a talk show host. You have an ASMR talk show. We did ASMR last week on the show. I ate Pop Rocks out of a fleshlight. Tell me,
I don't go that far on it, but
what is ASMR?
stands for autosensory meridian response.
How do you incorporate that in your talk show?
Well, it's just a long format interview show. Like
Oh, it's for librarians.
yeah, like it's like Dick Cavett or a show like
I
that.
do love Dick Cavett.
Yeah, but we talk in this whispery kind of voice. You'll have to come on the show sometime.
I would love to come on the show. I feel very good. I feel like calm. There's a certain calm
Yeah,
that you
it-
bring,
it,
which is the exact opposite of what I do.
Yeah, so
I'm a lot more. I'm like, Carlos, let's do this shit.
yeah, it's something different.
I'm gonna spend the rest of the interview up here. No, I won't. I'm an idiot. OJ, did he do it or not?
Of course.
Yeah, he did that shit. Adam,
But you know, okay, so Sunday night I had this guy who brought with him a packet of diagrams he had printed off the internet, which he called his proof.
that guy's
which-
gonna murder you.
I know, okay, well then you get people like that, and it's like, oh, this is a dry run for like next time for him. But he was convinced he was the only person who had ever, figured it out. One of these
wow.
people. And he said, well, AC had to have been with him and handed him the knife. And I was like, so you mean to tell me if AC wasn't there, none of this ever would have happened? He's like, yeah, that's right. And it's like, come on, man. Like, you did it. It's always the husband.
Next
it's
time,
always.
bring
I
this.
watch Dateline. It's always the husband.
It's always,
Always
the
the
husband. It's
husband.
always the husband. It's always the and there's always
Yeah.
Always.
always.
I'd have fun with, on one tour. I would just like bring out a Thomas guide and just going, I'm missing a page. Thomas guide. And like, oh shit, we got ripped off.
Literally. Thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely.
You can go to theojtour.com.
Yeah, or coollatours.com. That has the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills tour, the Curb Your Enthusiasm tour, private sightseeing and stuff as well. And so, yeah.
Private sightseeing. That
Yeah.
sounds illegal as fuck.
No, it's better because it pays better. It's just you and a rich family, and you take them to the Hollywood sign. It's
How
so
much more
easy.
private is it than 4 people in a Ford Bronco?
Well, it's a different. It's all.
What kind of vehicle are you in for
The
private?
Bronco.
Oh, so
Yeah.
wait, on the Curb Your Enthusiasm tour, you're in a Ford Bronco?
Yeah.
You goddamn genius.
Yeah.
Go ojtour.com and the cool
CoolLATours.com.
Cool LA Tour. Thank you
Yeah,
so much
thanks.
for being here. I'd love to have you back. We'll
Yeah.
get Kaito next
Yeah.
time.
Cool.
Adam Papagan, everybody. My main man, Carlos Alazraki. Guess what, people? We did it. We did it. We did it.